So put those on. We'll do the level test. Okay, come on.
She's Nikki's friend, but not the friend that Nikki sent me.
Oh, I know, yeah. Hi. Hi. All right, so this is Tyson. You guys know each other. Yep. Can you hear?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow, we're just going to talk about some art tonight, that's for sure, folks. Yes, we are. And we are indeed live, and I'm happy to be here with you tonight. My name is Tyson Cody, and I am going to be doing some commentary for this roller coaster that we're on right now, and we are settling in.
No, I was talking to Dan. Okay. So yeah, sounds good. I guess I don't need this anymore, right? Hey, sure, you want to practice a little more? No. Okay, he's all set. Oh, okay. I'm glad that's not. Yeah.
Yes, indeed, folks. We are anticipating a very exciting round of live competitive painting.
We're going to be starting in just a few minutes, but as you can see, there's 6 easels set up, but we only have 5 painters for the round. So we're going to be choosing a wild card. So if you would like to be considered as one of those painters tonight, for the chance to win a $500 cash prize if you win our battle tonight, then drop your name in the bucket at the front where you came in. $500, we need another artist, so go to the front, get signed up, and you might be our wild card painter tonight. We'll be back in a few minutes and get this battle going.
Yes, folks. The anticipation is building in this room. There are a lot of excited people right now awaiting some world-class painting. We've got some phenomenal artists lined up for you, so please stay tuned. We're going to have a great night. We've got such an exciting lineup of painters tonight. And also, there will be the wild card. At the beginning of the round, a name from a hat will be drawn, and that person will be destined to compete against these fine painters tonight in a battle of glory and beauty. This is Art Battle Toronto. You know, it's a really exciting night here. A lot of people come to these events in Toronto at the Great Hall on a regular basis, and some people come for the first time. I'm here with a guy who's here for the very first time. Philip, tell me, what are you anticipating? What is your understanding of what's about to transpire tonight?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Art Battle Toronto. We are just getting ready to start round number 1, and I have to tell you, it is going to be an absolutely star-studded round number 1.
With the arts? With the colorful liquids, not very often, no.
Fair enough. Well, that's all right, my friend. Well, I hope they have a great night. Is there what kinds of things would you like to see depicted on the canvases? Like, what kinds of things would really make you think, wow, this is a standout artist?
Someone who shows their soul.
We want to see soul on the canvas tonight, folks. Absolutely. Well, that would absolutely get Philip's vote. And as you know, folks, it all comes down to you. So as you're watching these rounds, be sure to register. Be sure to get your votes in, because when you cast your votes, we will be determining who will move on to the next round. And as I mentioned, some people are veterans, including in the audience tonight, some alumni from the painting battle stage itself. We've got Robin Lightwalker here. How you doing tonight, Robin?
I'm doing great, Tyson.
Phenomenal. Now you have competed in the arena of Art Battle Toronto. Tell me, what kinds of things might these artists be feeling as they anticipate the battles?
Everyone is nervous, I can promise you that.
Everyone is nervous. You heard it here, folks. I can't blame them. You know, we've got a whole audience around. Now, the thing is about this kind of event for these artists is that many times the artists are at home or in their studios when they are making their work. They don't usually have a crowd of, several dozen, if not 100,000 people. It's kind of hard to tell, and I didn't see the numbers. But the point is, there's a lot of people here tonight, so there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of nervousness. Robin, what kinds of things do you like to see on the canvas that would really set an artist apart for you?
I really like when people go outside the box a little bit and do a whole figure instead of just a face. So I'm hoping to see some figures tonight.
Absolutely. Seeing a beautiful figure take place and take shape on the canvas is always exciting. The different subject matters resonate with different people in the audience in a different way. So really, these artists need to strive to both pack out an impressive piece of work in a short period of time, and also to choose subject matter that's going to be appealing to the audience to get their votes. Well, folks, please do stay tuned. We're going to be back and ready for this battle momentarily. We got DJ Shira in the house tonight, laying down the beats as she often does. She's an internationally traveling DJ, and she is absolute fire. Those are my thoughts on DJ Shira. Stay tuned for that.
With the top two from the first round and the second round.
Who here has been to an art battle before? Let me hear some woos. Okay, and where are my first timers at? Okay, a few of you. Don't worry, we'll be gentle. As well as you online, we'll be talking to you all night. Of course, art battle is about seeing art created before your very eyes, but you can also bid on every single piece of art created here tonight, you at home as well. So make sure after you get those votes in on your phone, you also take a look at the silent auction to get those bids in.
That's right, and as Tanya said before the beginning tonight, we have 2 wildcard spots, one in the first round and one in the second round. We have a bucket of names, affectionately called the hat, there it is. And we are going to draw, and the person whose name comes out will have a chance at the $500 prize. All they have to do is an amazing painting in 20 minutes. It sounds hard, but it's a lot of fun to try. Also, if you're the wild card, it comes with a drink ticket, I gotta say. So,
and maybe a $500
we
cash
should
prize.
get drink tickets to get the names in there, and that's how we fill it up.
Well, it's pretty full.
All right.
There's lots of names in there.
All right, let's find out who is painting in round number 1 at easel number 6. Tanya.
I can hear your hearts beating. You're so nervous. Okay, here we go. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm getting deep, so if you were one of the first ones, it's gonna be. It's a twofer.
Now this, how many random times do we have to do this? Hold up 2, hold them up.
Are there
but
two
in
that
different
were
hands, so I can pick one without seeing it. No, they're still in the same hand. that hand is the wild card. Yeah.
Robin, Lightwalker!
Let's go! All right, Robin. I see Robin up there. Come on down. You are at easel number 6 in the first round of Art Battle Toronto.
Give it up for Robin. She's making her way down to the stage. We're going to get these painters announced, but before we get into it, I want to see how y'all cheer. So please give it up one time, real big, good. Okay, so Robin, here we go. Robin's here. I think we're ready to announce. Do you guys want to know who else is painting for you tonight? Yeah, you do. Oh, you're going to see this guy over here.
See Luke there. He'll take you to easel number 6. All right, Tanya, tell us who's painting here in the first round.
Chris, it'd be my absolute pleasure. All right, my friends, art lovers and lovers of artists, here we go. At easel number 1. She's one of our favorite Art Battle Toronto artists who always brings excitement, action, and emotion to the easel. Please make a whole lot of noise for Natasha Dichpan! At easel number 2. In 2022, he represented Toronto at the National Championships. He's a master of immersive environments. Please give it up for Enrique Bravo! Bravo, bravo, Enrique Bravo! At easel number 3, ho, 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 heavy hitters are right here. She was the winner of the 2015 Art Battle National Championship and a victor in the 2016 Art Battle Pan Am Games. We are so very pleased to welcome back Leanna TenEycke!
All right, at easel number 4, an Art Battle All-Star who always brings dynamic visions to life with joyful energy. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Nisreen Askar! Woo! At easel number 5, he's a multi-event winner known for his intuitive and emotive portraits. Let's hear it for Matt Cassan! And at easel number 6, not much time to prepare tonight, but she is an Art Battle veteran as it turns out, so I think she'll be just fine. Let's hear it for Robin Lightwalker! All right, we're gonna do the countdown from 5. We'll get to 1. We're all gonna scream, "Let's paint," and the 20 minutes will begin. Art Battle Toronto, first round starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's paint!
Oh yes, folks. Round 1 is underway. Quite an incredible coincidence there that just before the show I did an impromptu brief interview with Robin Lightwalker, who then got selected as the wild card. She was saying that she wanted to see some forms, some human form painted on the canvases tonight, and that's what we're seeing start tonight. And here we are with Natasha, moving on to Enrique. These beginning moments are so exciting to see, to watch as the artists begin to formulate their compositions. And we get a great glimpse at everybody's style in these moments, and we start to get hints about what they might be painting for us. Leanna has got a reference photo attached to her canvas, so we get a great sense that this will be a portrait. But stylistically, only time will tell what will unfold on the canvas. Starting off with some warm hues, very gestural in the construction of the composition. Nisreen here with some beautiful warm colors and an absolute Art Battle All-Star who always brings a dynamic vision. start off this composition. And the fun thing about this is that you get to see quite a contrast of the approaches that these artists take. For example, here we are with Matt Cassan, a stark contrast from Nisreen, starting off with a very appropriately spooky head figure. It all comes down to what the audience is feeling tonight, folks. Whether it's some positive, warm scenery or if it's a spooky head, it all comes down to you and the audience here tonight present at the Great Hall to see who will move on to the next round. It comes down to your votes, folks, so get them in, go ahead and register. And on the subject of voting, folks, it really does come down to you. Every vote counts, so please be sure to register at artbattle.com/AB2613. We're getting a good peripheral look here at the artists as their canvases are beginning to take shape. Enrique, who, by the way, is no stranger to this stage. No, indeed. Enrique actually represented Toronto in the national championships, and he's a master of immersive environments, so I can't wait to see what he brings to the audience, what he brings to this round of Art Battle Toronto. Stay tuned, folks, and thanks for tuning in. Leanna, absolutely a master and skilled painter here. She was actually the winner of the 2015 Art Battle National Championship and also a victor in the 2016 Art Battle Pan Am Games. So it's amazing to see her. Again, we've got such a powerful roster of painters competing before your eyes tonight, folks. I'm loving what I'm seeing here from Nisreen. I love the contrast in the brush stroke directionality in the top hemisphere and the bottom half. If I was to guess what I'm looking at here, I'm going to guess we might be looking at a forest scene taking shape, but only time will tell. I have seen Nisreen also produce some beautiful cityscapes in the past. So we'll see if she goes there or brings us to some more natural scenery. Lots has changed here with Matt Cassan bringing a bold red contrast here. I'm thinking this might be a Darth Maul reference. Looks almost like a Star Wars character, but we'll see. You know, there's still so many minutes left in this round, and so much can change.
Painters, there are 14 minutes left in this round. 14 minutes left in the first round.
14 minutes left, you heard that right, folks, and things are really heating up, especially over here on Robin Lightwalker's canvas. Getting some beautiful warm tones, very gestural, a little abstract at this point, and we'll see how things get closed out as the next 13 minutes or so of the round go on. A beautiful portrait taking shape here on the canvas before our eyes with Natasha, another veteran to the stage here at Art Battle. In just a short period of time already, we've got such a distinctive expression and a pair of eyes in this portrait that really draw you in and make you wonder, who is she? Vibes are great here tonight at the Art Battle event at the Great Hall. DJ Shira killing it. And we've got a Art Battle Championship contender here, bringing some confident strokes to this canvas with what I like to call the painter's sword, slashing and scratching textures into the canvas. Love to see the variety of approaches and techniques these artists deploy. You never know what you're going to expect. Now this side of the room is really filled with some beautiful warm colors. Getting a good little cruise around the room, bipping and bopping. Vibes are immaculate here. And I hope that you're enjoying what you're seeing, folks, because I sure am here with Matt Cassan, again, bringing some unique techniques. Even a little bit of spray, in fact. Talking about techniques. I like to think of it like the arsenal and the weaponry that they are bringing into battle, because after all, this is a battle. What weapons are these warriors going to be wielding? Is it a sponge? Is it a paintbrush? Is it a spray can? Yes, indeed. We've got a beautiful range of techniques going on. Robin bringing her signature warm color palette. Always expertly navigating her palette, bringing just the right complementary tones in the right spaces on her canvas. Back to Natasha, seeing some beautiful work here. Really wasting no time at all. Natasha navigating this canvas with great confidence. Love the blue here splashed into the hair. Nicely contrasts the red as well. She's using these colors very sparingly to create a very impactful effect.
10 minutes in, that means 10 minutes to go. Halfway through round one. Do you know who you're voting for yet? It's going to be a tough one. DJ Shira, turn it up. 10 minutes to go.
Yes, 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 folks, do not delay. Register now so you can vote. It really comes down to you and everybody here in the Great Hall as well. Comes down to us to see who's moving forward into the next round. At this point, it's anybody's match, folks. Seeing such expertise being brought to this round. Leanna with a beautiful, vivid portrait here, kind of emerging from a warm haze, it appears. As we get subtle clues here with Nisreen about what we are looking at, there is excitement, there is joy, and generally a sense of something beautiful in the works.
Second round artists, please come up to the stage and make your palette. If you're painting in round two, come up on the stage and make your palette.
This is very cool. Back with Matt and such a range of textures that we are seeing here in his spooky portrait here. Do we know this character? Is this a familiar character, or is this a figment of his imagination? Time will tell. We're going for a spin here, folks, just to keep things exciting. As if we needed any help to keep it exciting. It's already exciting as it is, as we look at a beautiful explosion of colors and shapes taking shape right here on the canvas from Robin Lightwalker, the wild card. Back with Natasha, a sophisticated execution going on right here. The delivery and crispness of the image that's taking shape is of such a great quality that you can really see she brings both passion and experience to her work. Back with Enrique. And we've got a very interesting sense of depth that has taken shape here on the composition. We see many figures in the distance in some sort of large chamber or space. It could be a train station. It could be some otherworldly space. We'll see as the details come in and the space becomes defined. But we know already that Enrique is an expert and a former national champion contender. The more details that are coming in on Leanna's painting here are really bringing it to a specificity and a warmth in this character. Really makes you drawn into the emotional life of this individual. And I guess that's the power of art sometimes, is to transport you into another perspective, to make you wonder about a place or a person. Speaking of being transported, I'd love to go to there. Nisreen creating a beautiful, inviting scenery, and I would love to paddleboard there. I'm getting water. I'm getting a sense we might be looking at a watery scene here. Contrasted again with Matt and the spooky face depicted here before you. Spooky, yet skilled. Oh yes, indeed. I love the spray technique that he's used, and I love the stark contrast in the contours of the face and cheeks. It's very cool, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with in the next several minutes of this round, but already he's done so much. So folks, this is your reminder. If you want to see one of these painters continue on to the next round, be sure to register. Get her done, folks. artbattle.com/AB2613. Back with Robin, an art battle veteran, bringing beautiful splashes of colors, a gift to the audience. An incredible radiance is coming onto this canvas. And folks, if you like it like I do, if you like the emergence of this human form taking shape along with the hints of nature, then make sure you get your votes in, folks. Back with Natasha, bringing expertise and beauty to this canvas in real time, folks. Such specificity, and also she's just having so much fun with these gestures, and it's all kind of unfolding in real time with intuition and talent. I noticed there's a little section on her painting that appears to have been scratched. And then on top of the scratching, there was some spattering of the brush. A lovely range of textures included in here. many little details to digest and savor. Enrique here, adding beautiful little details. The crowd is even remarking at the moment I overhear, "This is amazing." And it is. Enrique is a master at his craft, portraying in front of our eyes a vast scene with hundreds of people. Talk about being carried away by the imagination into a space or into the mind of another. How about an entire space filled with individuals? You get a sense of that presence of a crowd, that you are one in a crowd. And we cruise on through the crowd, because I'm just one in this crowd, talking to you folks, listening to this show, watching the artists create incredible works. And I want to thank you for being here. We very much appreciate it, and we appreciate every vote that you give. And so thank you, folks. We're having a great time here at the Great Hall. And Leanna really helping that fun and that positive vibe come through here, because it's a beautiful painting. This whole round has been full of incredible artists bringing wonderful work to the stage. So I think we're all really witnessing lots of gifts from these artists. And here with Nisreen, a prime example. I love the use of this turquoise color on the horizon there, the way she's using it sparingly, some above the horizon and some below. Oh yes, back with Matt. More and more details, more and more texture. The question is more or is less more? Folks, it is up to you. Do you like Matt Cassan's painting? Cast your votes, because I think it's pretty dang cool. Perfect for spooky season as well. We are approaching the most haunted and hallowed of all nights, Hallows Eve. And yet Matt is the only one who's decided to bring a little spooky energy, because Robin here bringing beautiful warmth and gesture and form. Natasha bringing another beautiful, colorful portrait here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's up to you to decide which of these paintings you like the best, which of these painters you would like to see paint again tonight in the third and final round. So get those votes in, then get those bids in. Then what's going to happen, Chris?
Then we're going to find out who's in the second round.
You got it.
All right. We still got a lot of candy up here, so if you want a piece of candy, you got to come and see Tanya.
See me over here. There is a secret password. Maybe you can guess what it is. It's for getting candy at Halloween.
All right, we will be back with the second round shortly. These paintings will be moved to the front room across the hall, where they will be on display for the rest of the evening. You've got about 5 minutes or so to cast your vote, maybe a little bit longer, but we're going to get it going as quickly as we can.
What an absolutely incredible first round for this edition of Art Battle Toronto. All artists who painted in this round have won Art Battle events previously. So this was a championship level quality that we saw unfold in these 20 minutes. I have to say I loved Leanna's piece, such a triumphant return, such a beautiful subtlety in all of the blends that she created within her piece and that portrait there. Matt Cassan, some amazing energy and use of contrast and really embracing the organic nature of his materials and with that drip work and spray there. And also it was such a pleasure to see Robin Lightwalker getting called as our wild card artist. She is a previous winner as well, and it is just such a treat to have so many incredible experienced all-star artists gracing us in a regular season event. Natasha dazzled us with a more naturalist portrait than I think we're used to seeing from her. Usually she does quite a lot of blues and purples. This was more of a natural tone and just a very, very high quality execution from Natasha. Enrique, of course, with his ability to capture vastness of space, just absolutely mind-blowing and really wonderful to see the presence in his work. And I always kind of joke that Enrique paints more people at Art Battle than any artist in the entire competition worldwide, because anytime you look at any one of his pieces, it has hundreds of people taking up space within a 24 by 18 painting. And it's just incredibly impressive how he's able to translate abstract marks into the representation of a crowd. It's just totally mind-blowing. Nisreen, I would say that was one of her best paintings yet. I really, really loved the way that she was blending that very vibrant violet fuchsia color right onto the orange with her palette knife. I thought that that was a really wonderful contrast and a great way to use a warm color and a cool color and still achieve a sense of harmony. And yeah, it is going to be a tough vote this go around. So if you are out there watching, make sure that you head over to artbattle.com/AB2613 and cast your vote for your favorite artists in this round. You have one vote. You can vote for your favorite artist. The top two artists from this round will move forward into a final. So if you want to see one of these artists paint again, make sure that you cast your vote. Also, all of the work created tonight is available for silent auction. So make sure that you get in there and bid on these works as well. Just massively talented artists from round number one, and I am just as excited for round number two. Round number two, we actually have quite a few newcomers who will be joining the easel. We have Pranav Shrestha, Xena, Regis Souto, Montina Hussey, and Sakina Ali, and of course one other wild card artist. So very, very excited to see round number two, and that will be coming up in just a few moments. So we will have another 6 artists stepping up to the easels with another 20 minutes on the clock. So stay tuned for round number 2. Once again, we invite you all to get registered to vote for your favorite artist from round number 1. Head to artbattle.com/AB2613, the link that is on your screen, and vote for your favorite artist and who you want to see move forward into the final round. From this round, we have Natasha Dichpan, who executed an absolutely stunning portrait in using quite a naturalist palette, but also with lots of bright pops of color as well. And just really always so impressed by Natasha's output at Art Battle. It's wild to see what she does in 20 minutes. Enrique Bravo, of course, with his ability to create such an immersive environment and the ability to capture hundreds of people in a single frame. Just always completely blown away and impressed by Enrique, who also was the Toronto representative at the National Championships in 2022. So happy to have Enrique back at the easel. Leanna TenEycke with just this beautiful, super subtle, lovely blends on this portrait that she did, and a really wonderful unconventional color palette from her, and really embracing warm and cool tones with the use of purple. Nisreen, one of my favorite paintings of hers in her entire Art Battle career. I thought that there was just such a wonderful sense of texture in her piece, and I thought that she did a really fantastic job of balancing the composition as well. Matt, with his ability to push and pull contrast, always just so impressive to me, and something that we love to see. He's such a performative artist as well, because we often see him incorporating these stylistic techniques of adding drips and spray and things like that. But the way that they happen in the performance space, it's always surprising and delighting, and it feels very high risk because he's often adding these spontaneous elements that are kind of slightly beyond controlling on top of something that has already been rendered really nicely. And so it creates such a high stakes opportunity to witness that kind of creation of art. And of course, last but certainly not least, Robin Lightwalker, who ended up being our wildcard artist, who was pulled up to the easel and had no idea that she was painting. Love Robin. She is an event winner as well, a previous event winner, and she treated us to this really wonderful bodyscape is the best way I would describe it. She incorporated all of these beautiful organic elements within the body and surrounding the body, and in this really wonderful, bold, and also kind of pastel color palette. So hugely impressed by all 6 artists who stepped up to the easel in round number 1. And also make sure that you get your votes in. So head to artbattle.com/AB2613 and vote for your favorite artist. Also, all of the works created tonight are available for silent auction. So make sure that you get those bids in and that you get those votes in. The top 2 artists, as voted by the audience from this round, and the top 2 artists from our next round, will be moving forward into a 4-artist final showdown with another 20 minutes on the clock and another blank canvas to tackle. But before our final, we will have our second round, and that will be coming up in just a few minutes. We're going to have another 6 artists up at the easels, and we actually have 4 out of the 5 pre-selected artists are brand new to the battle scene. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in reading more about these artists, we do have a link in the video description. So click on that link and you can read all about these artists. We also have links to their Instagrams as well. So make sure that you support them in that way. All right, back for round number 2 of Art Battle in Toronto in just a few minutes.
amazing. Those were amazing paintings.
Gobsmacked.
Some art battle champions in there in the first round, you could probably tell.
That I could, Chris, that I could. Who's gonna be in this next round, I wonder?
Well,
Golly, look, is there a mystery to solve? The Mystery Incorporated seems to be here. Daphne and Velma, everyone, give it up, give it up. Scoobs, where's Scoobs at? Zoinks? I don't know. Hi, guys.
Alright, we've got 5 painters selected for this round and 1 magical mystery wildcard spot. That's right.
Oh, let's do that.
Are going to draw a name out here just like we did in the first round. And that person is going to meet our team member Luke. He's standing there at easel number 6. He's got brushes and paint and will fill out the easel card with the name of this person. I'm going to draw this time, okay? Actually, all right. Yale to Gale. All right, yeah. Easel number 6, right there. Luke will take care of you. You have earned, at the very least, a drink ticket.
But maybe $500. Tonight's cash prize. Maybe. Dropping your name in a bucket could be worth $500 if you got the skills to bring the thrills.
Who's with Yale here? Who's
Mystery, the Scoops and Zoinks.
I have a drink ticket for Yale. Do you want to take it and get him a drink?
Can they have drinks too? Those, just because they look so great. Yeah, yeah. I love a costume party. I just love it. He's like, you're not getting a tequila later. Okay. Shall we talk about the next painters? Do you want to know who's painting in round 2? All right. Me too. Let's get into it. My friends, at easel number 1, he's a self-taught artist from Nepal who channels emotion onto the canvas. Please make a whole lot of noise for this first-time battler, Pranav Shrestha! Coming up at easel number 2, a surrealist artist exploring themes of sexuality with a candy-colored palette. Please make a whole lot of noise for Xena! And we'll talk about this outfit later, Xena. Golly gee, fabulous. Finally, for me, at easel number 3. Not finally, mid-finally. There's a word for that. I don't know what it is. Using traditional techniques to blend old masters' themes with the contemporary. Also a first-time battler, give it up for Regis Souto! Hailing all the way from Brazil. Yeah.
All right, at easel number 4, an art battle veteran, one of Toronto's top emerging painters. Her work has been described as being like the group of 7 on acid. Welcome back to All-Star Montina Hussey! All right, at easel number 5, a first-time art battle painter. She is known for her 3D floral paintings that jump off the canvas and take on a life of their own. Put your hands together for Sakina Ali! And our wild card. His friends are currently getting him a drink but he is ready to go at only a moment's notice. Let's hear it for Yale Danielle!
Pretty nice wearing that nice white sweater. Crisp white sweater to paint.
The apron covers the middle, so just get the paint on there and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, we're going to count down from 5. When we get to 1, we're going to scream, let's paint, and the second round is underway. Here we go. The second round of Art Battle Toronto starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's paint!
Here we are for our second round of Art Battle in Toronto. Wow, what an incredible group of artists. We have had a absolutely spectacular first round, and I am just as excited for our second round here. We have 5 new to Art Battle artists and 1 all-star artist in this round, and we have 20 minutes on the clock. Right now we are looking at Pranav, and he is working in monochrome with these really amazing, intuitive lines that just seem to be coming out of him. And here we are with Xena, who looks like she is executing a stylization of an ice cream cone right now. And I gotta say, that is a massively quick execution. Really, really just totally so fast. Here we are with Regis, and I know that Regis actually has quite a few fans hanging out with us on the stream, checking out and watching for his work. So shout out to Regis's fans. Wow, really great job and great start from Regis so far. We've got lots of red going down on the canvas, and I love that he's toned everything out and has just done so much work in his first 2 minutes. These guys are really serious. Here we are with Montina Hussey, who is our all-star artist of the round, and we can see that she is using a pastel to go in with the beginning of a portrait.
And we are live here again, folks. The round is underway,
back to Tyson.
and we are seeing incredible pieces of work come before our eyes by these very talented artists. We're looking here at Sakina, and beautiful, cool tones are being splashed onto this scene in what appears to be either a jungle or an aquatic scene. Only time will tell, folks. Yes, indeed. And we're moving along to some beautiful, warm, complementary tones here. Sort of a sepia tone here, taking shape here on canvas 6. Looking at Yale's canvas here. We're getting a strong, dramatic portrait emerging here from the canvas. Only 2 tones have been used so far, and just goes to show you can do a lot with a little. A very interesting sketching technique being displayed here by Pranav, who is grooving to the music and bringing expressive broad strokes to this portrait before our eyes. Fantastic. Very cool to see the different approaches. So expressive, so loose. He's just grooving. Oh, and he is splashing now the canvas with a sponge block of a hard gradient. Wow. And here we are to Xena, looking at a wonderful, a very friendly and cute little painting that's shaping up here, and what appears to be also the hinting of a face in the ice cream. So we'll see about that. And over here with Regis Souto, bringing bold colors here and a wonderful gradient here from top to bottom with the stark fuchsia almost in the top hemisphere, and what appears to be maybe even, I mean, I can't help it. The first character I'm thinking is Chucky. Is this a depiction of Chucky? We will see. We haven't seen too many people daring into the... Montina with an incredible color palette that she's drawing from here, and a very unique approach to drawing this figure on and then splashing on colors. Very cool. I love the use of the blue as the main line drawing. Hey. Yes, indeed, folks. The competition is hot and the vibes are great here at the Great Hall for Art Battle Toronto, and it's good to have you here listening in. And look at the texture being dashed upon the canvas. Thick globs of paint, a three-dimensional, almost sculpture at this point. Incredible work from Sakina. Great to see this piece of work taking shape, and I can't wait to see what she'll do by the time we get back around. Oh yeah. Oh yes, and we're looking at Yale here, painting an incredible figure, dramatic. It looks like a moment looks like a scene in a moment of action. This person portrayed is dialed in, and I love the color scheme as well. And we're looking here at Pranav again with this very unique and dramatic style that he is approaching this piece of work with. He's more focused and dialed in than he was the previous round, where he was a bit more loose and grooving. And now he's dialing in to really perfect the shading and the contrast. Still applying some loose dashes and slashes of his, what I believe is Conte crayon. Interesting the way he uses the block, the sponge block, to blur and to blend the Conte crayon that is already on the canvas here. Always exciting to see the different approaches that the artists take. As I was joking earlier about which weapons these warriors are bringing into battle. Because it is just that, folks. As we know full well, this is Art Battle Toronto. And here with Xena, we're getting some real groovy eyes out of this ice cream cone. You don't see too many ice cream cones with eyes, and if you do, you should maybe talk to somebody about that. Or wing it and take a good lick. And that's what I want to do here, because that is a very groovy looking painting, I'll tell you that much. And look at this, Regis is portraying some very... You know, I have more questions than I have answers with this one. But I'll tell you, I am compelled and I am intrigued. Covering up the red underpainting with some gray tones to create what appears to be cloud. Oh yes, and back with Montina. Montina absolutely slaying it with this gestural portrait. Such an amazing contrast that she's deploying here with the blue on the left and the red on the right. And the yellow used very sparingly throughout. Such a sophistication and confidence she's bringing to her unique style. Back with Sakina. Such thick globs of paint. Oh yes indeed, she's not sparing anything. She is bringing those plumes of fruit right off the canvas and into your eyes and into your hearts perhaps, folks. Yes, yes. Each gesture, each stroke, a gift to you. All right, and Yael again making some amazing depictions, developments on his portrait, and swiftly over to Pranav with his very confident gestural Conte crayon in monotone. A bold choice, you know. It's everybody chooses their strategy, and you just got to be very confident, and you got to go for it and hope that some people are going to like it. And folks, if you like it, you know what to do. It is time for you to get your votes in. You've already done it once, and this time is no different. What you're going to do is register if you haven't already at artbattle.com/AB2613. That's right, and that's how you're going to register. Get your votes in. Yum, yum, yum. The more I think about it, the more I'm starting to think that looks like a pretty appealing ice cream cone. It kind of checks two boxes. You get a nice snack and a little bit of uninterrupted eye contact. Oh yes, and we're having fun here, folks, and I hope you're liking what you're seeing, because I sure am. Yes, indeed, and it's a wonderful range of talent and abilities that are being brought here to the battle stage tonight. Back with Regis. And the scenery is expanding, and the environment that this individual is existing in is becoming more and more vivid with every stroke. Only time will tell. More than halfway through the round. And Montina. More and more shape and contrast and structure coming into this portrait of a man. So much done with these primary colors, basically, but also wonderful choices of subtle hues to create this portrait. And Sakina, back with these luscious fruits dangling. Makes me want to snack. Delicious. Those look delicious. Oh yes, indeed. And I love the range of techniques. I'm back here with Yael, killing the game with this striking portrait. Who is this individual? What is the journey that they're on? Because the intensity of their expression tells you just that this person is on a quest. Oh yes, on a quest. Oh hell yeah, Pranav, just killing the game with his unique brush strokes. No, not brush strokes, but rather strokes of the Conte crayon. Of the Conte crayon, yes indeed, that's the medium he's chosen. Pranav, he's killing it. The more elements he adds, the more strokes of the Conte crayon and darkness that gets added to this canvas, the harder it is to create light points as well. So he has to use his the gradient of the thickness of the darkness very carefully. And managing dark tones is not going to be the problem here for Xena, as we are looking at this wonderful, very colorful and bright, otherworldly snack. Sometimes that's all we can aspire to, is an otherworldly snack. Here with Regis, and this portrait of a man, of a woman, of a person. Hard to say just yet, but the more that gets clear, the more we clearly don't know anything at all. Who is this person, and what's their story, and what is this ethereal between space that they are existing in? Is it a sunset? Is it sunrise? Over with Montina. And I realize now that the mystery has been revealed right before my eyes this whole time, as I think there is Ringo Starr as a reference photo just below. Yes, indeed. So we're getting a look now at the reference photo that Montina has had. I'm pretty sure that's Ringo Starr. Could be, maybe. Anyways. Very cool, very cool. I love to see it. Round and around we go. Yes, we do. And each time we say more and more strokes, more and more additions and details added to the canvas. Back with Sakina. Getting paint right up on her fingers and now applying it sculpturally. Very cool to see. Back with Yael. Broad strokes of green being slashed over top of this individual, making them seem cloaked by the greenery. They're hiding. They're waiting for their moment to emerge. Oh yes, and Pranav cruising along the tracks here with this very distinctive brushing technique that he's deploying on this Conte crayon portrait. Cloaked in shadows, emerging before our eyes, shifting and dynamic. How will it finish? Only time will tell. Back with Xena here. And this very outright trippy ice cream cone figure is getting more and more details. And I see it's now an upside down dog or cat face, which I just love. And it makes me think that this painting would be fun upside down or turned around. And on that note, folks, it's a good time to mention that all of these paintings could be yours. We do indeed do an auction that you can register for at artbattle.com/AB2613, and you can participate in our auction, and if you see any painting that you like, it could be yours. Back with Regis. Going for a little spin, little excitement again. And Regis has brought a very cool dimension here. Back with Montina. Nice, we're getting a nice good look at both of these artists, and it really goes to show that everybody's bringing a very unique approach to these canvases. So really, who's to say who could go forward, because it's so subjective, and it really comes down to you folks to participate in the voting. As I mentioned, artbattle.com/AB2613 and cast your votes. Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see?
Can you get both frames?
Yes. We're looking at 2. All right, folks, we're in the last 10 seconds. These paintings are pretty much done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brushes down, but applause up. Keep it going for these 6 painters. Make these canvases from blank to beautiful in 20 minutes flat. And now, my friends, it's time once again for you to vote. Vote for which painting you like the best. Vote for which painter you want to see paint one more time tonight in the 3rd and final round, coming up in just a few minutes. Then once you've gotten those votes in, get those bids in and take one of these fine paintings home with you tonight. You can pay on your phone with a card. We take cash, credit if you're over the age of 65. Whatever. Take one of these paintings home with you tonight because it has a story behind it. You saw it painted before your very eyes. Get those votes in, get those bids in. Check out the auction up in the front room. And then come back soon because we have a very special dance party. Because it's a few birthdays we're celebrating in just a few moments. Online, we'll see you too. Don't forget to get those bids in, and you can also you won't take them home. We'll ship them to you if you're watching online. We didn't forget about you, don't worry. DJ Shiva, turn it up.
Tyson. Nice to meet you guys. Eddie. You look familiar. That's a part.
An absolutely jaw-dropping second round for Art Battle in Toronto tonight. Man, I love all of the creations that are just coming to life up at the easel tonight. It has been very, very exciting to see what these artists are able to create in only 20 minutes. We had at easel number 1, Pranav, who created this monochromatic piece in black and white using mostly dry media with a lot of intuitive mark making. And we had this kind of emerging portrait that was coming through that kind of smoky charcoal execution that he was doing. Xena really played up the pop surrealism and gave us a really, really fun animalistic ice cream, which also had different kind of directionality elements to it as well. You could flip it upside down and see the face right side up, or you could have it the other way and have the cone and the ice cream cone being the main focus. So really, really interesting approach from Xena there as well. And I'm sure the lucky collector of that work will have lots of fun reorienting it every so often just to enjoy the whimsicality of it. And of course, we had Regis at easel number 3, who created this really intense presence of a figure that was presiding over these buildings and had this really incredible fiery background that also had just wonderful texture coming through. Really fantastic work from Regis. And again, his first time painting an art battle. So congratulations to Regis on a really fantastic piece. And Montina with her Ringo Starr portrait, such a great execution. And I love the way that Montina has this really unique ability to capture likeness of so many different people when she approaches a portrait, but it's so still distinctly her style. You know, she can kind of edit and figure out what are those markers that really convey a pop portrait or a portrait of a popular figure, and really push and pull those elements and use her own unique style to express that. So great job from Montina. And of course, Sakina, who really brought her A game with those 3D florals that she executed. Sakina was an artist that I was very excited to see stepping up to the easel tonight. She has this incredible ability to sculpt as she paints, and we definitely saw that up at the easel tonight. And then, of course, our wild card, Yale, who just absolutely slayed. So Yale, as a wild card, had no idea that he was painting and just got called up to the easel and executed a really wonderful portrait that was very well realized. So I'm sure that we will be seeing Yale painting again very soon on the Art Battle Toronto stage. Voting is open, so head over to artbattle.com/AB2613 to cast your vote for your favorite artist. The top 2 artists, as voted by the audience, will be moving forward and joining the top 2 artists from our first round into a 4-artist final showdown. So when you're viewing all of these works, think not only about the visual representation of the piece, but also who do you want to see perform again? Whose performance did you find very engaging, and who would you want to see more from? So make sure that you get those votes in, and also all of the works created tonight are available for subscription. So make sure that you get those bids in and support these artists by collecting their work as well. We will be back with our final announcement in just a few minutes.
birthday today. So I need some people who want to dance to some Hotline Bling. We're giving away this amazing Art Battle swag t-shirt. So DJ Shira, you know what to do. Give me, what happens when that Hotline blings? It can only mean one thing, right?
You used to call me on my.
So where my dancers at? Right over here. Oh, Nisreen.
Yeah. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my. And I know when that hotline bling. But you know me one thing. I know when that hotline bling. Like you know me one thing. Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows that I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. 'Cause ever since I left the city, you started with a lesson going out. Glasses and champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I know when that hotline bling. But you know me one thing. I know when that hotline bling. But you know me one thing. Ever since I left the city, you and me, we just don't
All
know.
right. Stop the music. You got it. You know what I like. You know what to do. Guys, all great dancing. I'm sure Drake really appreciated it. But I saw my girl going to the splits over here. I saw the splits. So, what's your name? Geneva. Give it up for Geneva. Nice job. We have one more birthday to celebrate. I'd like to bring her up to the stage to give her maximum embarrassment. Jill. Jill, I'm talking to you, baby. Mike is our videographer. Jill is his beautiful sister. Let's sing. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jill. I'm gonna hurry up and make those cupcakes. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Give it up for Jill. Drake and Jill, happy freaking birthday. Okay, and look, we have a gift for everyone. We know who won the first 2 rounds.
All right, are you ready to find out who won the first 2 rounds? Before we announce names, let's show our appreciation for all 12 painters who did such an amazing job here tonight. All right, we've got 2 going from the first round and 2 from the second round. I'm going to read out the names from the first round right now. From easel number 1, Natasha Dichpan. And from easel number 2, Enrique Bravo.
And from round 2, I know how hard this voting was, so I'm going to be like what I see. Here we go. From round 2, we've got from easel number 1, Pranav Shrestha. And the final painter joining them from easel number 4, Montina Hussey. Natasha, Enrique, Pranav, and Montina, come on up and make your palettes. We're going to get it started for round 3. moments. DJ Shearer's got you, my juggling sister.
And our incredible finalists have just been announced. Moving forward from round number 1 are Natasha Dichpan and Enrique Bravo, 2 artists who are no stranger to the finalist arena. Both artists having actually painted in the Canadian Championships before, so very interested to see what they bring to the easel in our third and final round. It is sure to be absolutely fire. And from round number 2 moving forward, we have Pranav Shrestha, who just absolutely slayed with such an incredible, organic, intuitive quality to his portraits. Really, really excited to see Pranav moving forward. And then, of course, last but absolutely not least, Montina Hussey with her really just wonderful, impactful portrait of Ringo Starr. Just such a wonderful ability to capture likeness in such a celebratory way. So go Montina. All right, we will be seeing these artists stepping up to the easels in just a few minutes with another 20 minutes and a fresh canvas on the easel. So stay tuned, and one artist will emerge the winning artist of tonight's event and will move forward to the Toronto City Finals taking place in the summer. All right, round number 3 coming up in just a few minutes. are just getting ready to start our third and final round of tonight's event in Toronto. And stepping up to the easels, we have Natasha Dichpan, Enrique Bravo, Pranav Shrestha, and Montina Hussey. We will see these 4 artists stepping up to the easels in just a few minutes with another 20 minutes on the clock, a slightly larger canvas, and only their creativity and courage to guide them. If you have yet to register to vote, make sure that you do so at artbattle.com/AB2613.
It's a little bit of both, but right now we are ready to see 4 winners go for the championship and the $500 prize. All right, 20 minutes on the clock. These paintings, these canvases are blank right now, but they're going to be beautiful in 20 minutes, and we're going to go on the ride with them. Let's introduce our painters for the 3rd and final round.
At easel number certified art battle all-star. Give it up for Natasha Dichpan! At easel number 2, with a name like Bravo, you know he's gonna do big things. Enrique Bravo!
All right, at easel number 3, making his art battle debut in the final round. Please put your hands together for Pranav Shrestha. And at easel number 4, an art battle veteran, we're happy to see her here in the final. Can she take it all home, please? Let's have a warm welcome for Montina Hussey.
Great group tonight, great final group. Chris, I'm looking forward to this. Got 20 minutes on the clock.
All right, we're going to count down from 5. When we get to 1, we're going to all yell, let's paint in the 20 minutes will begin. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's paint!
Oh yes, folks, and we are underway for the third and final round here at Art Battle Toronto. We're now looking at the 4 finalists of this round. The most some very unique approaches. Right now we're seeing an interesting splashing technique from Natasha as she's using the canvas on the ground, which is a little bit different than what we often see. But as we know full well, at Art Battle you never fully know what you're going to expect. And she's using a lot of water to move this paint around the canvas. Very exciting to see, an interesting approach, and we'll see how we do moving on. Enrique once again defended us in the Art Battle Championship this past summer, defending Toronto. Did not make it, but he is a winner through and through in spirit and in talent. After all, he's gotten this far, folks, thanks to your votes. And he's splashing down some moody forms, working with dark tones. And on to Pranav, starting things off with his signature monochrome Conte crayon approach, using his fingers to move these pigments around. Oh yes, I can't wait to see what transpires by the end. Back with Montina. And this time we know what to look for. We've got the reference photo just below to give us an indication of what this composition might depict. And she's starting off with her. Oh, you know what? I didn't see the beginning of the last round, but she's actually using a marker to etch on the shape of the face. So that's a very cool detail. Can't wait to see how this portrait unfolds. It's a very distinct face. Back here with Natasha. what appears to be a wolf or some wild animal emerging from the shadow. Awesome approach to this canvas is to start off with just the shadows and let the form take shape through the negative space. I love the colors that Enrique is using here. Such a nice combination of warm and cool tones, really creating a beautiful scene here that's quite inviting. And again, we're getting the hints of individuals scattered across the canvas. Pranav working feverishly to move around his shades. It's moody, it's dark. Is this Halloween themed? Just a few of these images tonight have had a bit of a dark and spooky theme, and I love to see it leading up to Halloween. We even have a couple people here in the audience dressed up in costumes tonight at the Great Hall. People are feeling the spirit, and we are feeling the art as well, as these artists, masters at their crafts, are bringing some incredible works to life right before our eyes.
5 minutes and 15 minutes to go. Make some noise for these final four. Less than 15 to go. DJ Shiver's
We've got here one of Montina's business cards. Apparently a familiar type of individual that we are seeing again take shape. It's sort of a familiar composition. Clearly an image that she has honed and crafted with great time and practice. Talking about so much with so little. Back we are with Natasha, using the negative space to make this bold feature emerge from the darkness. And I love the use of drip marks to create that mystical quality. Love the splashes of lilac there. So much with so little, just 2 tones. Conversely, we've got Enrique using just an absolute plethora of beautiful hues, almost like we're looking at the palette of a parrot. And I love the silhouette figures emerging from the color to create contrast, to create a composition that's inviting and intriguing. Back with Pranav rather, and I love his gestural strokes on the canvas. The swizzles, the lines, the smudges. There's such a range that he's bringing to it. And back to Montina. So cool. Love the color palette that she uses. She just does a masterful job of using warm and cool colors to create balance and contrast on her compositions, making them feel balanced and very full. And I'm just loving what Natasha is doing here. Again, so much with so little. We've got the lilac, we've got the black, and then we've got the drips. And then the rest is your imagination. And we're cruising around the room, looking at these masters at work, arriving back at Enrique. And Enrique's painting here is a feast for the eyes. Such a beautiful array of hues and shades, creating a very impactful and contrast-filled composition. Can't wait to see what he comes up with by the end of this round. And I gotta go. Because it's hard to keep up sometimes when the crowd is so full. Yes, it is. And you get caught up in the excitement of it all because that is just the vibe here tonight. It is exciting. It is very cool to see. We got Pranav again slashing his canvas like a true warrior in battle. Practically wrestling this canvas. Oh yes, folks. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for staying with us through this third round of Art Battle Toronto because we are happy to be here watching these incredible artists do their thing. And we're back with Montina, expertly diversifying her color palette, bringing more interesting warm tones to really create a compelling portrait that has my imagination absolutely titillated. Oh yes, and we're looking at here Natasha's painting is incredible. Do you love it? Well then get your votes in, folks. Get your votes in, folks, you know it. artbattle.com/AB2613. Register to vote, folks. It all comes down to you. Back with Enrique. I mean, I feel like I'm walking into a gelato shop, looking at the different flavors. Just delicious, dripping with color, dripping with flavor, and dripping with the essence of a scene full of people living their lives. Oh yes, Enrique, tried and true in the field of battle. Pranav, such a portrait full of mood and intrigue. Who is this person? You always have to wonder. Is it a family member? Is it a friend? Is it a long-lost lover? Maybe we'll never know. But folks, if you were intrigued and felt compelled, you could have these wonderful pieces of work mounted on your wall so you can watch and consider for all of time. And every time we get back to Montina's wonderful portrait, we see even more movement, even more structure arriving on this impactful portrait here. Again, who are they? Who is this person? You don't often get to get so close to the action here, to watch in real time a masterful artist create a masterpiece. And that's what we're looking at here, folks. A beautiful work from Natasha. A quick glimpse at her reference photo below. The different strategies that these artists deploy are always very fascinating to see. Back to Enrique with his painter's sword, aka palette knife, depending on who you ask. Creating texture and even more shading to create a better sense of space. Where are we? Where are we in this I see a man in a tuxedo now. Might be some fanciful event. It might be the theater. Oh, now I see in the foreground a woman in a wonderful ball gown. Amazing the way that the secrets of the paintings emerge and are revealed over time. That is the magic of live painting. You know, and that's an important element as well to live painting. It's the element of performance. Because unlike typically when you're just appreciating a piece of work that's already been done, here you get to watch them in real time. Create these pieces of masterful work. And you know, depending on how fun they are to watch, that can really play into how they're going to be gathering votes at the end of this round. You know, it all comes down to you, folks. If you haven't already, what are you even doing? But it's not too late, because we want your votes for this third and final round of Art Battle Toronto. Is it Montina? Should Montina be the winner tonight? It comes down to you. Cast your votes, folks. Register at artbattle.com/AB/AB2613. $5 minutes left to win $500, folks. These are critical minutes, and it comes down to you. Is it Enrique? Has he dazzled you with his depictions of elegant figures in nightwear, cloaked in a violet green? Nope, not a violet green, but a lime green? I do. Oh yes, Pranav. Creating a wonderful contrast between the top left and the bottom right. Again, doing so much with so little here. Just choosing to use a black Conte crayon and create the whole composition in just light and dark tones is such a bold strategy. Montina here, in her element in these last minutes of the round, executing what is clearly a realm of confidence for her by way of subject matter and technique. Well rehearsed and ready for the time constraint that is imposed by Art Battle. Because most of the time these artists get to make a painting for as long as they want. They can scrutinize the details for over a year. But not here. Not tonight here. Because this is battle. This is Art Battle Toronto. Such a cool wolf that we are seeing here. Or maybe no, I think that's a wolf. Ooh, little dashes of red and yellow, why not? In the final moments, you know? It's amazing how much can change in the last minutes even the last second, sometimes I've seen artists do a whole new layer or splash or pull away tape to reveal a new framing, and I'm excited to see what these artists come up with. Shady. I'm getting discontentment and turmoil. Conversely, I'm seeing prestige and presence and wisdom. And here I see primal energy, spirit. With Enrique, I'm seeing, ooh, we're down to the 10 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Rushes down.
What a round.
Give it up. Make some noise for this final four. Fantastic job. Wow. 2 all-stars, one making his debut, and one, she's a painted with us before, but this is her first time in the final. So they've all are hungry for the win. But it's up to you, dear audience, to decide who will take home that $500 cash prize tonight. Vote for your favorite painting, the painter and the painting you like the best and you want to see in our regional final coming up in 2024.
In June. A long time
A
from
long
now.
time. We got time.
We got quite a few events before then. Whoever wins tonight, we will have them back for our All-Star show as well. So get your votes and your bids in there. We got just a few minutes. And when all the votes are in, we'll let you know who's taking home the cash prize and the title of champion tonight. We will be back with the winner announcement in just a few minutes.
Folks, it has been a pleasure being with you tonight, providing the commentary. Again, my name is Tyson Cody, and I've had a real blast. If you want to stay in touch, go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram. Tyson Cody is my handle, and thank you so much. I'm going to pass the mic over to my online co-host here, Morgan, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I've had a great time. Good night, everybody.
And thank you so much to Tyson Cody for providing our on-site commentary tonight. Tyson was actually weaving himself in and out of the crowd following the camera to be able to really, truly capture that up-close action and share his insights. So big thank you to Tyson for his insights and creativity tonight on the mic. We very much appreciate it. Wow, what an absolutely epic final round. And voting is now open. So head over to artbattle.com/AB2613 and cast your vote, because one of these artists will be moving forward into the city final. That's right. The winner of tonight's event will actually move forward to the Toronto city final in June of 2024, and they will claim their spot. So it is very high stakes. The winner of the Toronto City Finals moves on to Nationals. So really, really exciting trajectory within the tournament tonight. And for one artist, they will be moving forward. So make sure that you cast those votes at the link that is on your screen, artbattle.com/AB2613. Will it be Natasha with her incredible depiction of the wolf with that wonderful subtle color play that she is so well known for? Will it be Enrique with his incredible ability to depict space and distance and crowd and personality? I actually think that this is my favorite Enrique painting that I've ever seen. I love the character in the foreground in that wonderful, super vibrant green dress. Will it be newcomer Pranav, who just blew us all away with his gestural ability to capture such intense emotion within his portraits? Or will it be Montina Hussey, who just always impresses with her incredible ability to bend and flex color and really capture the essence of a person? Got to say a huge congratulations to our 4 finalists. Definitely a well-deserved final 4. And of course, massive congratulations to all 12 of our artists who painted with us tonight, including our 2 wildcard artists who had no idea that they were painting and just got called up to the easel. It was very, very exciting to see all 12 of our artists painting tonight. And man, that was some really high quality work executed in only 20 minutes. So it has been an absolute treat to see these artists perform. And one artist will emerge tonight's winner. Stay tuned for our winner announcement coming in just a few short minutes.
we know who the champion is. Just to note that the auctions are closing right now, so you will get a notification, and then if you So if you want to meet Simon, he'll be in the front room giving you your paintings if you are the top bidder after the event. All right. 4 amazing painters in the final here. I think they totally crushed this. 4 pieces that are totally ready for the world. But one was voted tonight as your champion. And Tanya, will you please tell us who the winner is?
I'd love to. First of all, let's give a big round of applause for all 12 of the painters that painted tonight. And without further ado, tonight's winner of Art Battle Toronto in October, the winner of that $500 cash prize is going to be Bravo Enrique! Come on up to the stage, Mr. Bravo! Enrique! High fives all around the man, the champ! He's been here before. He's back again. Enrique, my friend, congratulations. How are you feeling tonight?
Well, I didn't try my speech. My approach every time I come here is have fun. I don't think really of winning nothing but how good is winning.
Winning feels really good. You're here to have fun, but winning's just the icing on the cake. That's good. Well, you're having your cake, you're eating it too. Congratulations. We're going to see you at our All-Star show. And of course, we're going to see you in that regional final. And what are you going to do with that cash?
I'll buy a pizza.
Pizza. For everyone. Okay, Enrique, congratulations. We'll see you again. You earned it, you deserved it, and good job. Enrique Bravo! The man. Wow. Art Battle All-Star does it again. Hard-fought battle, but such amazing creations created tonight. Of course, the auction, my friends, is starting to close, so get those bids in. Take that art home with you tonight. And artists, grab your brushes. Artists, sign your paintings. You at home, thank you so much for watching and telling your friends and sharing our stream. Maybe one day you can come on down for the next art battle in November. It is
November the 21st.
oh, the 21st of November.
It's going to be a great time and another totally unique night. Every month here is different. The energy is the same, awesome vibes. And there's new paintings and new art every single month. So please join us again. Get home safely tonight. If you are the winning bidder on a painting, please take it home with you, or if that's impossible, we can make arrangements too. And thank you, Tanya, for hosting Art Battle tonight.
Always a pleasure, Chris. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. The vibes, the energy was immaculate. Thank you, DJ Shira, as always. Old friends and new, thank you for coming once again and keeping this live art event going. Love you all. Tip your bartenders and have a fantastic evening. Get home safe. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much to everyone who joined us on the stream tonight for this incredible edition of Art Battle Toronto. And of course, a massive, massive congratulations to Enrique on his win. And I have to note that Enrique was wearing his lucky shirt. I have seen him win Art Battle in that shirt many a time, and I cannot wait to see him paint once again in the finals. Huge congrats and thank you so much to all of the artists who painted with us tonight. And of course, to our wonderful, incredible team on the ground in Toronto and our local hosts, Chris Pemberton and Tanya Casol Gouveia, aka at Takago on Instagram. we will be back on the stream tomorrow night for Art Battle in San Francisco. So if you want to see more live painting goodness, be sure to tune into this YouTube channel because we'll have another 12 local artists stepping up to the easels for Art Battle